Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 614. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I tell you what's happening today in Durham. And I invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, promote your business, tell us about your special event, etc., etc. I'll bring you on right after I do the weather, in fact. So let's get started with the word page. First, I just heard that my friend Judy, I have some friends I'm from Chicago, and I have friends from Chicago who got married and moved to LA, Wade and Judy. And Judy's sister died last night. I just wanted to say I'm so sorry to hear about the death of Judy's sister. I don't remember her sister's name, but I know she was really, really sick for like months. So, Yona is watching from Raleigh. So I just wanted to say that, even though they don't watch the show, they do occasionally. I just wanted to say that because I just got the news and it's really, really sad. So I know Judy's going back to Chicago to get things together, and I'm sure for the memorial service. So anyway, okay, so let's start with the word page. And also, you know what? I want to give a big shout out because I'm a little discombobulated, not just because of hearing about that, but also I was at the Durham Center for Senior Life this morning. They had a really cool event. It was a walk for elder abuse awareness. And then everybody who walked in Durham Central Park came to the Durham Center for Senior Life. So I was manning the table for senior pharmacists and passing out information. I got to meet so many cool people from the county because, events like that, they're going to attract people who really care, not just elders who are regular attendees at the Durham Center for Senior Life, but also social workers and people who work with DSS, the city, the county. So I met some really, really cool people. I want to say hello and a big thumbs up. Okay, let's see. On the word page, there are some really great programs and services. They're being offered by local nonprofits, the city, county, and state. And I just want you to know about them so you can go up and down the page and sign up when you get ready. There's, for example, classes being offered by the American Red Cross, all kinds of different classes. Some are online, some are in person, some are a combination of the two. They've got a couple of free ones, one in English, one in Spanish, dealing with water safety now that summer is upon us. Very important. Durham Tech Small Business Center, they have these free classes in person. Then they also have classes that are offered across the state. Those are totally for free. None today, because usually on Fridays, it seems that they don't have classes on those days. But I'm just letting you know. I have these city and county programs. They're really great. SCORE is on this page. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives, where you can get a mentor if you're running a business or thinking of starting a business. In fact, let me see if they have a workshop today, because I don't have my notes ready. I didn't do notes today because I wanted to be relatively on time. So so I'm just winging it today. Let me see if SCORE has anything going on. But like I said, you can get a mentor. Let's see. Nothing today, but their office is at 103 West Main Street. Service Corps of Retired Executives, great organization. Let's go to the health page, where if you like, you can look up your COVID numbers. You can do that if you're still interested. Oops, that's the wrong page. Let me go to the health page. There we are. Okay. I shouldn't say they like that, but the government wants you to try to hook up with Medicaid if you can, if you are eligible. Now, if you tried to connect with Medicaid, if you tried to apply and you were told your income is a bit too high, try again, because recently they raised the ceiling so more people can be accepted into the Medicaid program. So, and there's all kinds of different ways that you can connect with Medicaid. You can apply via something called 𝗕𝗓𝗧, which is online. You can apply by downloading the application and printing it out and then mailing it in or dropping it off over at 414 East Main Street. You can actually go to DSS, same address, 414 East Main Street. You can visit over there and have them help you sign up. You can make a phone call to DSS. Got the phone number right here. And then there's all kinds of different ways to try to apply for Medicaid. So if you think you can get in, even if you don't think, if you hope you can get in, go ahead and apply. At the very, very least, worst, they can say no. And then you can adjust from there. Okay, let's see if there are any blood drives today. I think there should be at least one. So today is oh wait, I need to refresh this page. It's really strange how I had to do that even yesterday. Let me refresh it again. Okay, and now let me go back to the health page. Somehow it was showing May instead of June. So that's why I had to do that. Now let me go back and see if it's refreshed. June, there we are. I don't know why it does that. I'm not super techie, so I don't know how this works. But there is a blood drive. The American Red Cross, they're collecting blood donations. You can help save lives by going to the streets at South Point. And that is from noon until 6 today. Oh, today's Flag Day. I should be waving an American flag right now, but happy Flag Day. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Blood Connection's having a blood drive. Tomorrow, they will be at Kohl's, 5241 McFarland Road from 11 until 7. And that is the Blood Connection, and that will be tomorrow. Now, McFarland Road might not sound familiar, but it's right off of Highway 15501, not too far from the Home Depot, if you know that area. Oh, yeah, it's Friday. That's right. Help is open today. Help is open. The Health Equipment Loan Program, they are at 4206 North Roxborough Street. Let's say they will be open at 1. They're open from 1 until 5 on Fridays, 10 until 2 on Tuesdays. So here's how it works. It's a Project Access Durham County program. So you donate things that you no longer need, like if you have a wheelchair, cane, tub transfer bench, whatever, those pickup sticks, those grabby sticks. They will take everything like that that's in relatively good condition. They repair as necessary. They disinfect everything. Then they turn around and they loan it to people who don't need it. It's really great for people who don't have money or insurance. And as you might know, if you've ever tried to get a wheelchair, yeah, they cost. So this is a really great way for you to borrow one of these items or several of these items for 90 days at a time. Really great program. So if you want to make some donations, you can do so on Tuesdays and Fridays. Today's hours, again, from 1 until 5. They're not too far. They're across the street from the Cookout. The address is, again, 4206 North Roxborough Street. Okay, let's go to the senior page. I was just at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. They really, really need, I know they don't have the money, but boy, they really could need an expanded parking lot. What can I say? I want to show you, I picked up a few things. What did I do with the stuff? I'll be right back. I picked up a bunch of really cool stuff at the event today. I'm going to tell you about the Vial of Life. I think I told you about this before, but I don't mind telling you again. Where is it? That bag full of goodies. Senior pharmacist bag, by the way. Senior pharmacists help seniors to get medications if they can't afford it. They help with Medicare, and they do medication review. Where is that vial? Darn it. I know I picked it up. Oh, I put it on the counter. Be right back. Okay. There's a write-up on the Senior Scope page about this Vial of Life. Get one. If you know someone who's older, lives in Durham County, actually, I shouldn't say just older. This is great for people who live alone. This is great for people with medical conditions, people with disabilities. You get it from the county. The write-up is on the Senior Scope page. Read about it. Get one. They're totally free. Basically, So you get this oversized medicine bottle. You can see there's a magnet inside. So basically, you fill in the paperwork. They give you like this flyer, this form rather, to fill out with your name and any medical conditions. Like if you're like me and you're allergic to penicillin, they want to make sure they don't give you penicillin, if you know what I'm saying. So sometimes in the panic, you call 911 for your loved one who is in some kind of distress and you need, the paramedics to come. Sometimes in all the excitement, you have brain freeze, you can't remember your own name. You forget what they're allergic to, you forget what their medical conditions are, or if it's happening to you, that's very difficult. This Vial of Life holds all of that useful information. It's really, really great. Also, it tells people who to contact in cases of emergency. That's really great also, because again, your mind can freeze when you're under super distress. So here's how it works. You put the form, you roll it up or fold it up, put it in this vial, put it in your refrigerator, like on the back of the top shelf, for example. You put the magnet on your refrigerator so that when they call 911 or you call 911, the paramedics, they know to check the refrigerator door. If they see this magnet, they know to open the door and search for the vial, because they want to make sure that they don't cause any harm, that they know who to call or what to do, what medical conditions they're dealing with. So really great. So I picked up one of these for a friend of mine. I already have one, but yeah, make sure you get one, because it's great. Like even if you don't have any medical conditions or you're not older, but you happen to live alone, suppose something happens to you. Um, if you're living alone, you're not going to know who to call, right? If you're, in distress, in trouble. So get one of these. They're totally free. So check out check out the post on the health page, To Your Health. I also was given one of these. I hope I say this right. Naloxone. You can get these free from, or at least I got it free from the county. There you go. You can ask. Actually, when you ask about the Vial of Life, which is from the county, ask about these too. It's a nasal spray to bring people back if they're out because they are overdosing. It's for opioid overdoses in adults and children. It's hard to think about. But anyway, they say don't take it out of the box until you're ready to use it. And they give you instructions on how to use this. I don't know anybody on opioids, but you never know. Somebody might be passed out in the street. If you can save a life, why not, right? So I think this is a 2-pack. So yeah, so ask about it. If you happen to know a neighbor or something who's always like in trouble or whatever with opioids, and it's up to you. I mean, it's something to carry in your glove compartment. You never know who will need your help one day. All righty, where was I? Getting a little carried away here. Okay, let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Bixby Avenue. Let's see. So today is Friday. Oh, yesterday it was so cool. It's still on my phone, but I did make a little recording of the people taking part in the music program yesterday. On Thursdays, they have a program called Playing with Music, where you show up with whatever instruments. Now, yesterday they had someone on piano, they had two guys on guitar, someone on the shakers, and like 3 or 4 singers. It was so good. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you either tomorrow or Monday. I have the footage on my phone. It didn't occur to me until right now that I still have that on my phone. So I just want to show you to encourage you to show up. It's free. It's a fun event. Now, with it being Friday, there's a couple of things happening. Let's see. If you can get to the Durham Center for Senior Life in 10 minutes, you'll get to see a free movie. It's called The Peanut Butter Falcon, and starts at 12:30 on Fridays. 12:30, they have free popcorn, free movies, air-conditioned theater. It's really nice. It's comfortable. So you can go and enjoy a free flick. Now, they're not showing a movie next week, but for this week, it's The Peanut Butter Falcon. Now, at 1 o'clock, from 1 until 2, they're going to have Tai Chi for arthritis and falls prevention. And let's see, I think that's pretty much it. Let me look at the special events. I think something special is happening today. Let's see, today is the 14th. Yeah. Oh, they're celebrating Father's Day. Okay. So dads and granddads and great granddads are invited to enjoy some games, some sports, and grilling out at the Durham Center for Senior Life. It's from 1 until 2:30. So yeah, so drop off your dad or granddad, let them be honored and enjoy some, like I said, games, sports, and grilling out. So they're probably going to have like delicious hamburgers, hot dogs, whatever, and probably some beverages as well. Not adult beverages, but some mild beverages like soda pops. Okay, let's see. The walk for elder abuse awareness was this morning. It was really good. Now, let's see. Next week, just to let you know, on Tuesday, counseling students from North Carolina Central University, they're offering one-on-one wellness sessions. And that can lead you to get some resources to mental health resources, and you can just talk about what's bothering you, and maybe they can come up with some solutions. I know they're young, they're college students, but they have to learn somehow, so they're helping seniors while also learning how to counsel seniors. So give them a hand by letting them help you. That's going to be on Tuesday. You do have to register, and you can make an appointment between 9 and 1 o'clock this coming Tuesday. All righty. Let's see what else is happening. Let me just check here. Check for comment. I hope I put Yona's comment on the page. I meant to. I know I was in the middle of something. In case I didn't, there we go. All righty. Let's go to the, actually, I wanted to point out something. There's two things I wanted to point out. The new how-to article is how to tell the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion. There's a big difference. Knowing the difference can literally save lives. Learn all about heat stroke and heat exhaustion. I was going to wait until next month to post it, but it's already in the 90s. I think it's going to be in the 90s. I think today, let me check. I'll be giving the weather report in just a second. Is it going to be 90s today? Yeah, it's going to be in the 90s today. So yeah, it's really important to know the difference so you can actually help to save lives. Now, another thing I wanted to point out, this happens every summer. Old school street games. And I said games, not gangs, games. So basically, I wanted to share the games that I grew up playing in the 60s on the streets of the south side of Chicago with all my little friends and my big sister. And sometimes my little brother would join. He was actually too little. But yeah, I have some. Let me list some of the games. Simon Says, Hide and Seek, Mother May I, Red Rover, Red Light, and Freeze Tag. I need to add Piggy. And if you have any suggestions, or if you grew up playing really fun games like that, let me know and explain it so that I can add it to the article. Now, I've gotten thanks from counselors from Durham Parks and Recreation because they've introduced some of these games to their children. And I really welcome you to read the article. It's the cover story for this month, and I'll let it run for a couple of months so that everybody can see it. But these games are so fun. I also give instructions on how to choose who is it. Somebody has to be it. So I give a couple of examples of that. And I also ask for you to write to Durham Skywriter and let me know what games you used to play. Or you can put it in the comments of this show. You can do that as well. So yeah, that's lots of fun memories for me. Lots of fun memories. Let me go to the Let's Go page now. That'll be the last page that we visit. There's more too. Oh, Marvis. Hopscotch. You know what? Let me write that down. Thank you. How could I forget? That is, and all those different jump rope games, but I can't remember them. Um, the jump rope games. I know there was double Dutch and then double Irish went the other way. But there were these counting games. Ooh, wait a minute. I don't know this one. Let me write that. What in the world? If you could help me out, let me know. Let's we always call each other on the phone. Let me know. Now I remember jacks. I don't remember how to play them though. And I don't know if you can. I think I've seen jacks at Dollar Tree. You know how they have a little toy section. Let me write that down. But we never played them properly. We used to play this Filipino game. Where's it Korean? It was rubber bands. You would connect a bunch of rubber bands until you had like a big rope of rubber bands, and then let's see. I think you put them around your ankles. It would be like jump rope. So one person's across, and then you're one person, and that's a different game. Oh my God, I'm getting two games mixed up. There is one game where you have the rubber bands, and then they jump in between like this. They jump in between. And then there's another game where you take two bamboo sticks and you go do 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 do, and it's the same thing where you're jumping in and out. And I don't know what that game is called because I think that's the Filipino game. I can't remember what it's called. I'm going way back. I'm 68. I cannot remember the names of these games. But Marvis is saying that's the same thing. So Jack Rocks is the same as Jacks. Okay. But I need to the stick thing. That is so fun. Let me just write that down. The stick games. I just can't remember the names of I know one's Filipino for sure. Because I saw some Filipino kids on YouTube. I said, that's the same game. They might not actually be Filipino. I don't know. It might be American and they were playing an American game. I have no idea. But anyway, if you can think of some of these fun games, let me know because I want to add. I know that what I just add, these half dozen games that I just mentioned, I know that's not nearly all the games. Because another game that I did not want to add, I'm just going to mention it. What was it called? Wait a minute. Was it Crack the Whip? I think it's It's dangerous. It was called Crack the Whip. I didn't want to mention that. We did used to play it, but every kid, like you grab hands, so there's a kid in front of you and a kid behind you, you're holding hands, and then you're running, and the last kid really gets whipped around. And it's really kind of dangerous because if they accidentally let go, they can be hurt. So I did not include Crack the Whip. It's really fun, but it's kind of kickball. See, there's a kick. Okay, Marvis, this is great. Okay, so when we played, there were two different kinds of kickball when I was a kid. There was a kickball that was like line soccer. It was soccer, but the goalie was the rest of the kids because you had to include all the kids. So you had maybe 5 kids per team playing soccer, but they're trying to kick the ball through the line. So sometimes we call it that kickball. So I don't know if that's the game you're talking about. Then I know there's another kickball that's like baseball. So thank you. So, you know what? This is wonderful. So let me write it down, the soccer kickball and the baseball kickball. And we write down piggy. I want to add piggy. Piggy is the unskilled version of baseball, which I much prefer. Okay, and my dad said he played the same game, except when he was a kid on the south side of Chicago, they called it Piggy One Stop. But by the time I came along, it was just Piggy. So, oh, this is so great. Marvis is helping me out. If you can think, let's see. Oh, I do have freeze. Oh, electric tag. Do I have electric tag? With electric tag, so if you reach the goal, then the next kid can, if they get to the goal, they can hold your hand and then reach out to the next kid trying to get to the goal, and they shout electricity, and that means that even though you're not at the goal, because you're holding the hand of the kid on goal, the person who grabs your hand is safe. I need to add that. So electric tag. Ooh, we're brainstorming. I love this. Okay. Obviously, this article is going to be expanded. So, and hopefully, Marvis will get to talk over the phone so you can, if you happen to know the rules of hopscotch, which we didn't play it properly. I do remember we didn't play it right. And if you could explain how jacks is played, I'd appreciate that. And I think I can sort of remember the rules of both the soccer kickball and the baseball kickball. And of course, Piggy, which was my favorite game of all time. So with that, let's see. Oh, I have no idea. Did I tell you what's happening today? I don't even know. Let me check. I sure didn't. Okay, wait. Okay. So let me tell you what's happening today. This is so fun. I don't know if that has a rule though. I think that's an activity. I don't think that's a real game. But let me write it down because if there are rules, I need to know. I don't know if there are any rules to hula hoop. I know you're not supposed to let it fall to the ground. I don't think that's a game though. But if I'm wrong, I love being corrected. That means I'm learning something. Okay, what's happening today? The streets at South Point Mall on Fayetteville Road, they have the Selfie Studio Decades Tour. It's every day as long as the mall is open. So today, open from 11 until 7. So the Selfie Studio is like a touring thing where it's a series of backdrops. So they represent the past, the present, and the future. So I suggest you get dressed up or you bring some changes of clothing and change in the bathroom or whatever. Bring your friends, your kids, whatever, and just have fun with it because you can take all the pictures you want with your own smartphone. It's a totally free thing. And you don't always get this opportunity to take your picture with different backdrops. I would do this as a business. If you could think of some marketing campaign for your business, maybe your house of worship, maybe they know for Friends and Family Day, they're going to have like a Hawaiian luau or something. If they happen to have a Hawaiian backdrop, you can use that. Maybe the pastor and some of the folks from the office can take pictures with that to promote Friends and Family Day. I don't know what kind of backdrops they have. I need to go and find out if they have cowboy backdrops. I mean, I'm sure they have all kinds of different things. So if you want to make maybe future postcards with you and your family or you and your kids, whatever, your cousins, your community group, maybe I hope they have like an African backdrop, like for Juneteenth. That would be super hip. But anyway, it's totally free. It's at the streets at South Point. It's every day as long as the mall is open. It's at Center Court. Also happening today, let's see. Well, this has already started. I told you about this yesterday, how the Glass Jug downtown, they're having their Friday co-working and networking social, where entrepreneurs, remote workers, people who are used to working by themselves, starting to get a little lonely, you get to spend the rest of your work week at Glass Jug, working there for the last few hours from noon until 4. And then from 4 until 5, you get to meet all the other remote workers and make new friends, which is really nice. So it's already started. Let's see. New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free meals from 3 until 6 if you are in need. If you're living in a sort of situation where you can't cook, go ahead. From 3 until 6, head over to 1306 Fayetteville Street, and they'll give you something to eat. They're served by the 5 and the 5K bus, and they're right next door to W.D. Hill. Now, if you like to sing, you don't have to be a good singer, but Boxyard RTP, which is at 900 Park Offices Drive, right off of Highway 54, they're going to have Songs for Humans, Happy Hour Sing-Along. So this is going to be their Friday night live concert series. So this is where you get to participate. This is going to be from 5:30 until 7:15. It's a sing-along. The songs can range from the Beatles to Motown to beyond. Just join in. just know you're going to smell delicious food because Boxyard RTP is an outdoor venue, which is along the border is different eateries, and you can get some beverages, you can get some pizza, Korean food, barbecue, BU cafes there. You can get some coffee, whatever, tea. So this is going to be a really fun event, and it is free. Now, if you're into open mic comedy and you want to try your hand at it, open mic comedy night is at the Dirty Bull Brewing Company downtown, 206 Broadway Street tonight, 8 until 11, so you get to stay out late. Hosts Ebony and Amir, they invite all local comedians to come share your creative and funny thoughts. Free admission. Now, tomorrow morning, here's some things happening. Keep Durham Beautiful. They're having a work day. They're coordinating with the Merrick Moore Community Development Corporation. Volunteers are needed to spread mulch and to plant flowers and do some other chores in the Samuel Green Senior Community Garden, 2421 Cheek Road. That's going to be early tomorrow from 8 until 10. And so I do have a link so you can click for more information and you can sign up. Okay, Durham Farmers Market, 8 until noon in Durham Central Park downtown. Durham Craft Market, also sharing the same park, same time. South Durham Farmers Market in the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center, south on Highway 55, 8 until noon. And let's see, again, the selfie studio at Streets at South Point. That should be fun. All righty. Let's look at the weather. It's already hot, and I forgot to turn on my fan. I'm feeling it right now. Wow. It was 85 a minute ago. It's 87 right now. It's 87 hot degrees. It's going up to 91 degrees. Wow. So it's going to be sunny and 91. You might want to break out your, you know how when you look at South America, they have the little umbrellas. I think they call them parasols down there. So you might want to break out your little parasol to protect yourself from the sun if it's a little too hot for you. And on the how-to page, I have some hints for dealing with the heat, by the way. Share your secrets with me and I can add them to the how-to page because there are always some little tricks that you can use. Some people dunk their feet in ice cold water and that cools off your whole body. Some people, like people from India and Brazil, instead of drinking ice cold drinks like what we're used to, they drink hot drinks and somehow that cools them off. I might have to try that. Okay, now the weather tomorrow. Okay, a little cooler, only 89 tomorrow. So it's going to be 89 and sunny. And then Sunday is going to be 88. So it's cooling off from day to day. Sunny on Sunday as well. And it looks like next week, now I thought it was going to be all 90s next week, but it looks like it's going to be a little cooler than that. It will be 90s, but on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, upper 80s. So there you go. Summer's here. Summer has made its arrival already. And I am really pleased that you watched this show, whether it's live or during the replay. I appreciate your paying attention to Bull City Hangout. I do like that. Also, if you read the Durham Skywriter, durhamskywriter.com, I would love that because then you can get some info and share it with people you know and love. And Marvis, we need to get together. Thank you for all of those suggestions. And Yona, thank you for watching from Raleigh. Okay, so there you go. That's the show. I'll see you tomorrow. Now, wait a minute. Let me check my schedule because I think I might want to go to the farmer's market tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's show, with it being Saturday, Bull City Hangout will start at 10, right? Oh, Yona, thank you. She's saying good show. I try. I'm rough around the edges, but I don't want to be slick like the professionals on TV. I'm just me. You know, I just do my best. So let's see. Saturday, nothing on my schedule. So I'll be doing the show at 10. And I'll be going to the farmer's market probably at 8 so that I can get back home by 10. Don't forget your little coins. If you are eligible because you're low income or whatever, you can get these little coins. Let's see, double bucks, like Older people can get them, and people who are low income can get them. Check it out. $1. That's $1 right there. That's $1. I can get something for $1. I got a bunch of these because I didn't spend them all last year, and they don't expire, which is wonderful. Now South Durham Farmers Market, they have their own coins too. Oh, what are these tickets? What are these? Wait a minute. Triple bucks. I got triple bucks. Oh shoot! I need to go to the farmers market tomorrow for sure. Yes, indeed. So be sure to get these. And I think if you let's see, if you're on Snap or whatever, how does that work? I think if you're going to use your Snap benefits and you're going to spend $10, I think you can get, because it's double bucks, you can get. Oh, Nikki's watching. She does line dancing. Hey, Nikki. Yes. Southwest Regional, right? Let me know, put it in the comments so that we can all know. Oh, as far as the coins, yeah, you stop at the manager's table, which is right in front of like where the bathrooms are in the middle part of Durham Central Park. So it says here, it just says double bucks. Valid only at Durham Farmers Market. Oh, so this probably doesn't work at the South Durham. This works at the downtown Durham Farmers Market. And also you can get coins that work at the everywhere. And I'm talking about the Black Farmers Market, the Durham Farmers Market, the South Durham, and I don't know about Durham Roots because they're kind of new. But yeah, if you have any trouble, oh, thank you. Okay. Southwest Regional Library this Monday. Yes, thank you, Nikki. And thank you for watching the show. Wonder, I'm so happy to hear from you. So yeah, so stop by at Durham Central Park because these are great, like I said, for low income and older folks because they want us to eat healthy. A lot of I'm from Chicago, where a lot of older folks, this might sound crazy to people in North Carolina, but sometimes things get so bad in a big city like Chicago that sometimes sometimes all they can afford is like tuna in a can. I've heard of people eating like pet food. I'm serious. It gets rough, and it's really hard in a low income area in Chicago. It's hard. It's really. They blame a lot of poor folks in Chicago. You know, they say, oh, they don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. They're wasting their money. They're buying all that sodium laced fast food and prepared food and stuff. You go and live in a low income area. You go live in Woodlawn or Inglewood or wherever in Chicago. Most of the stores are, I'm not going to say what the stores are called because you might think we're being ethnically insensitive, but it's just that the stores are run usually by people from a certain different country where they don't really, they're there to make money. Let's be honest. They're there to make money, and they don't usually have fresh milk and fresh fruits and vegetables. And so a lot of people, if they don't have a car or if they have a bunch of kids at home and just can't say, oh, I'm going shopping, I'm going to hop on the bus and leave you alone and go shopping. No, they go to the local so-and-so store and get whatever they can with whatever money they have. So I really love that here in Durham, we've got so many farmers markets and the ability to buy fresh fruits and vegetables with their help. I'm loving it. Totally loving it. So there, and Nikki, like I said, if you go there, and I think they'll explain how it works. They're so nice. And actually go to the South Durham Farmers Market because they have coins too. It's just that they're different coins. So I don't know where you live, but either one works because they're here to help the people, and they want to make sales. They want to help the people. They want to make sure that we are all eating well. And with that is the end of the show. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. Maybe I'll show you my haul if I do go shopping tomorrow because I think my refrigerator is a little bare. So I think what I will do is to go to the farmer's market tomorrow and show you what I got with my coins. With that, have a beautiful day. I would usually say take a walk, but it is a little hot out. I'm not going to tell you to go walking in the middle of the day when it's 91 degrees. But anyway, have a beautiful afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. Ciao for now. Oh, and Nikki, in case it's your first time watching, I do have a link so that if you ever want to come on this show and promote your line dancing, all you have to do, Marvis has come on. Just click on the link. It's a different link every day. So if you're watching from Facebook, which you are today, I know Yona's watching from YouTube. You click on the link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page that I could bring you on right after I do the weather, and then you can promote line dancing and hang out. That'll be super fun. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow. Ciao for now.